Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, let's take a look at the shorter time frame in this video. I covered the daily time frame earlier today. We have since the first video today seen a bit of a let's say a rally, small rally finally to the trend line, and this is now getting interesting. I think it's worth observing this trend line for a potential breakout. I'm going to zoom in a minute. Bigger picture, still the 30-minute chart here, but still looking at this decline. I mean, the move down is technically full. We have 5 waves down in a wave C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's basically what we want to see. I mean, this move down can extend. So if the entire wave 4, which started in March, is already completed or not, well, I can't answer that for you at this stage, but we are definitely in an area where a reversal is due. So I'm definitely watching for it. I cannot rule out one more low. Technically, this correction has space all the way down to 50,700. Any sustained break below this will mean that I have to reinterpret the daily chart. In my first video today, I showed you some alternative wave counts. If that becomes really relevant for me to do, then I will show you that again. For now, we can maintain the current outlook and perspective, still a potentially bullish perspective and outlook on Bitcoin. However, as I said yesterday, the days before, the short-term price action is bearish. And yes, we're approaching now a trend line. Maybe that's going to give us a breakout, but short-term price action is bearish. And until the larger time frame trend and the smaller time frame trend align again, and the larger time frame trend is up. So until they align again, just be careful with long positions. And as soon as they align and then we get some pullbacks, this is going to be an opportunity. At the moment, I would keep it small. I also bought a little bit BTC, slow accumulation, small positions, only spot, because there's no way to be aggressive here. You know, it would be gambling because there's no reliable low in place, at least not from an Elliott Wave point of view. So it might still go down lower, right? And that has to be reflected, in my opinion, in your risk management, or at least in my risk management. How you handle yours is up to you. At the moment, that means we cannot rule out one more low. Even in a bullish scenario, the resistance area to watch is defined between 57,280 and 61,480. Now, let's zoom in. Before we really talk about the microstructure, just want to remind you, tomorrow I'm going to send out the newsletter. We do that every weekend. There's a crypto analysis. There is a general market outlook, not only crypto. There's some stuff about mindset. Lots of value, in my opinion. And you can register. There's a link in the description. Takes you to our newsletter page on the website. If you struggle to find the link, then you can also go directly to the website on mcoglobal.com, and then you just go to the resources area and you click on newsletter, and then you come to the newsletter page and you can just register here, and then yeah, you'll get the newsletter late tomorrow is my plan. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's zoom in a bit, and so we have already a possible 5-wave move up, micro 5 up. It would actually look better with one more high, so maybe it's doing that. I call that currently, or consider this to be an A wave in a larger B wave. It's just too small to be a reliable, really bullish 5-wave move up. But hey, we're approaching the trend line, and I'm excited about this because this trend line is a 4 touch point trend line. Maybe it's going to get a 5th one, and these are rare. These trend lines with 4 touch points are rare. And mainly you get 2 or 3, so they're not, high quality. 3 is better than 2, but 4 is pretty good. So that means if we get a sustained break or a convincing break above the trend line, it would at least indicate some kind of a break of structure and possibly spark a rally at least deeper into the resistance area. I mean, the main levels here are the 50% to the 78.6 Fib level, and the 38.2 is quite shallow. I have it on the chart just to show an initial resistance level. It could be that the A wave gets rejected at the trend line, or maybe we break out, do a retest, higher low, and then we go higher in wave C of B, and then one more low can happen. But if after 3 waves up, support holds for a potential wave 4, and then we get another high in wave 5, well, that would be bullish. Okay, that would be bullish. At the moment, we should keep expectations, let's say, at bay, I think. No reason to get excited yet. It's already a nice sign, a good sign that we have a potential 5-wave move up, but we should still be careful. We're still below the trend line. This here was also a potential 5-wave move up, which failed. But again, we're still below the trend line, right? So the pressure is still down. Maybe over the weekend we can grind our way higher. So it's going to be interesting. Maybe it's not going to be a quiet weekend. We'll see. Because something needs to happen with this trend line. I mean, either the price goes down further or we break, really. You know, it's going to be interesting. And that's the first breakout, getting above that trend line. But yeah, I like the four touch point trend lines. They are more relevant. This larger one has also 3, which is also decent. We had a long time now only like 2 touch points, and they don't really matter that much. So that's what I'm watching. Resistance should be clear. In case we get one more low, then the 50,720 level is basically the last reliable support here for this overall assumption. And micro support for a higher low in this micro structure. This support area should be relevant for the weekend. It's between 54,320 and 55,700. I will probably adjust it. I mean, if the price pushes a bit higher, I will have to adjust this micro support area. I will then mention that probably in the next video. If you want to stay up to date, you can also check out our gold membership. You get additional updates there, intraday updates, more updates for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many other coins. Some coins that we don't even cover on YouTube. Some of those updates, not as many, but some of those updates are also published on X. So you can feel free, you can check out our X profile as well. You'll find the link in the description. Here I covered FET here. Well, yeah, it's now called ASI, I know, but everybody's still looking for or searching for FET. So nobody cares yet about ASI. Also, the Tradingview data still comes in as FET. Anyway, okay, so that's Bitcoin. I wish you a great start to the weekend. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.